So as you know, I previously uploaded that I am going to make this as a server. So right now I successfully installed the Ubuntu server OS in this machine, and I'm now going to show you how I connected it remotely via SSH in this. Actually, I bought the capture card because I don't have a monitor. So this capture card, what it does do is it simply makes my laptop screen as a monitor. So in OBS, if you see, I created a video capture device. So I need to just activate that. So when I start this, I turn off my RGB lights. So when I start this, so as you see here, I will make it a full screen. Yeah. So it is basically throwing the display output via this capture card, and OBS Studio is capturing all those whatever happening in this PC. So basically this is the basic setup that I do. So once my server is actually started, so uh, let's meet in the OBS Studio where I can show you. I also install a simple GUI because I need that GUI in order to. I'm setting up the clawdbot, which is the new AI agentic AI agent, which is open source, and I'm like, why not I can install in this giant because it has RTX 1650 graphic card with Ryzen 3 and 288 GB, total 16 GB of RAM. It is pretty powerful. It is not that powerful, but it is not that weak also. So let's meet you in the display screen recording.
No, as you see the previous footage that I had in this video, I show you the hardware setup. Now I'm showing you how I connect to that server using the software, like using my own local any PC terminal. So basically, what we need to do is we just simply go to the terminal and I assign my server IP as 192.168.1.86. I'll show you. So let's go add any command prompt like power supply. Yeah. So here I'm going to connect my server remotely using the SSH that I enable in my server, and I'm connecting via my local or any PC using that SSH. So this is the username of my server and the IP address. This is the basic syntax to connect any other server using the SSH protocol. So my machine IP is like the one I created with my old PC. Assigned the static IP as 192.1.86. So when I hit enter, so it asks me the password of that server. The password is basically that whichever I give the password while installing the OS, the root password, that password only I need to give here. So I'm giving the password. Yeah, hola. So we are successfully connected to the server. Like this is the version of the server 1.24 for LTS, and this is a system vital information like system load, how many processes are running on the system, what is the memory of the because I use 500 GB M.2 SSD. So the total storage it shows as 467 GB, and only 3.9% of the storage is used, and the memory usage. Memory usage is not basically a RAM usage. So I'll show you the clear the screen, and I show you the with the main section information like ports. So I'm using NeoFetch. Yeah, this let's use the fast switch. So it's advanced. See why I like the fast switch. So this is my server vitals, basic information of my server, like what is the OS of my server. Like this server I'm connecting remotely using my own PC using command prompt, central command prompt. You can also use access this server, but not this IP. I need to give you the access of my server. I need to set the rules that like what is your access level, what kind of how much you can access the server. Like you can access root or you can access any other task that I need to give you the privileges via Tailwind, via Tailscale, Tailwind. No? So Tailscale is basically a solution. It is a free of cost solution that designed to efficiently manage your server and assign a public IP address via its own VPN, like own the Tailscale own VPN. Tailscale is not that basically this. I should know directly the dashboard of the Tailscale. So, my GitHub, I need to install the scene, scan my password. Where it is? Yeah, it is successfully done the authorization and authentication. This is my Tailscale, the dashboard that I'm using currently. This is the main server, and yeah, this is the IP address of public IP address of that server. But in order to access you, I need to give you some privileges. Like in the users tab, you can see the privileges. Like these two both are my email IDs. Like I only access as an admin of this server. So there are different. I can assign my own set of rule, like how much privileges I want to give the person or whoever want the privilege of my server. Or I can create a groups like if I'm developing a software, so I'll create a separate group like software developer group, tester group in my server. So and there are some more features like host nodes. And this we will see some type. But right now, what I'm trying to show you is the basic setup, like what I do. So this is the public. I also set up the nextcloud as well. So, as you see, these are just pretty basic information about my system. Like uptime, how many times this server is up, like 16 minutes. This is my motherboard, gigabyte A320M.2. This is my processor, Quadro. Also, this is my graphic card, GeForce 1650. There is 16 GB of RAM, right? It is showing the memory. And there is a swap memory which is used in the Linux, if you know the Linux. And there is some local IP address that while connecting the uh, while connecting this machine via SSH. Let's see, show you processes like how. Oh, this is the it is simply like a task manager in Windows. These are the processes are the same show in the Linux using the desktop. So here we can kill the process or we can stop the process. It will show the how much our CPU, GPU, memory we are using, how much, how what is our speed. And there is another tool as well. You want to see that this meetup has a good UI compared to Htop. So yeah, this will show you all the necessary vitals. You can navigate using the keyboard and kill if you want to kill the or you can kill via PID as well. PID is a program ID, so process ID, not program ID. So you can see the impact of the particular process in our system. So, Or you can access it via sudo privilege as well. If you have the privileges, sudo privileges. For this time, I will connect this server as a public IP. So, like if I give the privileges and I give the IP where I want someone to connect to my server, so I just need simply give this. This is my WSL. So this is not another Linux. This is my full WSL Linux. Using that, I can SSH, hostname, iterate IP address. Yeah. Now it asks me the password of my machine or my server. Now we will connect it to the server. So if I sudo privileges, so it's basically administrator Windows. So it's you see, I can I can update my server, I can modify my server, or I can use it as a my private cloud as well. Whatever you want to do with this server, you have that all the memory, all the CPU ports and specification due to. You can set up your own trading strategy in that server, which can continuously running 24/7 for you. Like I'm going to do in future. That's my basic purpose because it is your own server that you can access. You can like basically your own data is saving on that server. So that's the main key point that I like because I like privacy. In today's world, there are we can't blindly trust the third party app like any app. If you even say the Google, Microsoft, everyone has our own control. So I like to set up my whole thing in my locally because I like cybersecurity as well. So it is kind of DIY self simulation for me. And and the another part is like I want to I can use AWS EC2 instance as well for the server, but I'm not using that because I just want to need know how the networking, how SSH is work, how SSH tunneling, how you can assign the static IP to your private server. So these are the basic concept I need to clear by doing it, like practically doing it. So that's my motto to make this server. But I can connect it my server using GUI mode as well, like a remote desktop protocol. So this is my IP, local IP. So I can connect it using the Windows remote desktop connection because it don't ask me password because I save my credential using the SSH keys in my local system. That's why it don't ask me password. But if you try to connect it using the public IP, it will ask you a password. And that password I'm not going to give you, otherwise it will start running on my private server. Yeah, this is a server. I can access it using as a GUI mode as well. If I don't want the access terminal, I don't like the terminal mode. So I can access anything. Like, I give the password for my browser. Enter the password. Alt key. Internet man. Code actually. I have to remember a lot of passwords. That is one piece. I need to see, do some regard about it for the multiple passwords. I don't want to. Yeah. So this is basically running on that my private server, and I'm accessing that PC remotely via SSH. So if I continuously on this PC via and it is connected to the internet, so I can access it from anywhere using my tailscale IP address like this. I show you the same. I can access it from anywhere. Like it is my go-to server. If I am connected to the internet and my server is 24/7 running, so it is like my hosting my own private cloud. So that's the basic project And in the tail scale, I can integrate the other AWS virtual machine as well, the Docker as well. This much are connected to the same VPN. So if I want to add any device to the as a client device but or as a server, any server, I can add here using the I'm using currently using my free tier, and I'm going to show you my Nextcloud. Nextcloud basically is like it's my own private Google Drive type of thing. So in order to access that next cloud, I just simply copy the public IP address and put it here. So it will open login page. So I already set up my password and account. Just want to check which is the main one. Yeah, this is the main one. So here I can upload any files or I can do anything. Like I can create a new folder and whoever connect whoever is connected to the that's it. So this is the basic tour of my private house. Future, if you want any other things in the cloud that I install, please let me know. And if you want to give me any advices, I am open for advices. If you have anything, you can give me in the comments or in whichever platform I'm going to upload this. I don't know.